Good evening and welcome back to the Republic News Network. I'm Captain Shaq, and tonight, our top stories. War has been officially declared on the remaining Cthulhu Devourer worlds as of 2316-0904. In her speech to the Grand Assembly, Admiral McKnight said the following: "Declaring war is something you do with a rivaling nation or power. The Cthulhu are not a civilized entity. They are not a nation or an organization of individuals. They're a species of locusts, mindless predators, bent on destroying, consuming all they see. As such, we do not declare war today, only a simple objective of exterminating the neighboring pests." The war, for the most part, has been going well over the last few months, with the Grand Fleet under McKnight having invaded Nukana and Mon Cala, and with the clone legions landing on both worlds shortly thereafter. But not all is going so smoothly. The Alliance along the western border has been pushed back. The remnants of the Devourer fleets have amassed an armada and have pushed hard towards the rebel homeworld of Hoth. Now, with only a few jumps remaining and every system in the Devourer's wake turning ablaze, the Republic is rushing in with reinforcements. Will they make it in time? Let's hope so. The economic overhaul of the Republic continues as more and more refugees from the conflict flood the Republic borders. Plans such as the Pash Prime Power Generation Initiative are strongly underway. Yeslu Prime has been hit with a Mark 7 earthquake just outside the capital, with sectors 2, 3, and 6 taking substantial damage. Strangely, early surveys of the site had seen little to no indication of tectonic stress. Could this have something to do with the underground civilization that lurks on the planet? The first of a new line of warships has begun initial testing, known simply as the Carrier class. Rumor has it that plans for the upcoming vessel have already been leaked and stolen by Imperial defectors. Nothing's been confirmed thus far. That's all for tonight's broadcast. I'm Captain Shaq. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to, well, it's Saturday, Stellaris in the Grand Republic. Taking over the galaxy one system at a time. We've started the war. The final war, I hope, against the Cthulhu Devourers, annihilating one of the major factions. Let's go ahead and turn off some steps here, just so we can see what the map looks like. Our focus is down in the south currently. We have fleets making their way. We've got the Almax Armada. When did you get renamed? That's weird. That's really weird. The Federation fleet, anyway, who has lost their admiral. Oh no, did the admiral die in the last episode? Must have. Old age. Been fighting the Cthulhus for their entire lifespan, almost. I think we recruited those admirals just before the first war began. We gotta turn the warp points back online. Our, oh hell, what do they call them in this? Hyperlanes. Our hyperlanes back online. Now, there's a bit of a full-on panic mode here, because we are mad rushing to save Hoth. I'll go ahead and unpause as our fleet moves
enemy
in.
station.
Turn the game volume down a little bit. That is so many Corvettes from the Fed fleet. We are trying to save Hoth because it is currently under siege by a 2.9k fleet of Cthulhu Devourers, who are just sitting in system, currently repairing, I'm guessing. They were repairing, now they're on the move. I'm not quite sure where. They haven't begun bombardment yet of Hoth, which is the capital of the Alliance, the Rebel Alliance territory back here. So as we're taking over territory, they've actually managed to do a little bit of a spearhead and start pushing through. All right, so, Admiral Jason, your orders are to continue forward. Take the system of Tem. Oh, you know what? The system of Tem doesn't have, oh, it does. Yeah, no, it does. We can't actually just jump through there. Who we lose? No! We've lost both of our admirals within, like, years of each other. From old age. Well, I'm sorry to say. Actually, McKnight is still alive, so we still have one of our original admirals. 101, though. We're gonna have to recruit some new fleet admirals to finish the job that these admirals had started. Who are we gonna pick up? Sublight speed, hyperlane detection range, and sensors. Man, that would give us some seriously long-range sensors, because we've got the trait, so we can see way out. No. Combat disengage chance for an extra 10% hull and 5% weapon damage? No. That would be some serious casualties. All right, we'll go with range. There we go. Give this admiral a name. Let's see who we've got here. I always take these names off the Patreon. This is the way that I always say thank you to my patrons. By adding them in and probably getting them killed as I throw them against our enemies. So, let's see. Today's Commissar, actually no, here we go. Admiral Ailborn. Congratulations on your promotion. Caffis Ailborn. And your ship will be the Nephren once we get a battleship. We're doing the research now. So you're taking over the Armada. I'm gonna call this the Alliance Armada because that name is just goofy. There we go. Even though we haven't really put any money into building up the Armada, they have, and it's 77 freaking Corvettes. It makes sense that they would rush back home to save their people. All right, how are we doing with the first fleet? Slowly making their way through. Yep, you are taking the Maw right now. Yep, taking it right now. So I'm gonna give you orders to go ahead and just run through here. We gotta take as much territory as we can before this war is over. Make sure that they're completely annihilated. Now, why is there a purple bit right back here? Oh, that's right, because our ground troops under Akron were planning an invasion back here. So we need to start bombarding this immediately. What kind of defenders are we looking at? A number. We'll see how we compare. I'll move both of you in orbit. So, garrison is 399 with the assault group in orbit of 316. Balls.
Fleet action underway.
They actually are stronger than us if we try to invade and land armies. All right, we'll give it some time. We'll let the fleet bombard, blast the crap out of everything on the surface. What's going on back here? We've managed to free another sector. Our fleet has arrived. Now, our fleet is only at 3.3. Oh, shit. Oh, no. They pulled their troops from Hoth, didn't they? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They pulled their troops from Hoth. It looks like our small defense force that we had left on Hoth is attempting to fight off a few corvettes. They are going to lose, but at least they're delaying the invasion. They moved their main fleet back. Oh, crap. They moved their main fleet back, and now they are solidly... Looks like we might be able to win this, actually. 2.1, 3.0. We're sitting at 3. This is the last fleet of the Cthulhu Devourers, so the system of Tem in Alliance territory will be the final battle against the Devourers. Good. I don't think the space station is opened back up, so I don't think it's under our control. Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities. Another war has broken out. 8.46, 7.1. This, of course, is the Alliance group, so we're not too worried about casualties here. We didn't invest in this. We have unemployment on one of our worlds. Did they actually invade these worlds? No. No, they own the mining bases. Maybe this one.
Building
Yeah, they invaded.
action.
Come on. You gotta take the space station still. All right, we picked up some new research while that battle is going on. Let's see what we can get. We can pick up 20% to mines. That wouldn't go amiss. We've been doing a lot of upgrading. In the last episode, it was all about retrofitting our economy and getting it kind of back on track after we expanded our territory so much. I don't know. Turbo laser fire rate looks pretty good too. But I'm gonna say mining. I think we're gonna win this by having a really strong economy, and I don't trust what's going on here. We're only at 40 right now on energy credits, and I think we're still running a policy, not a policy, an edict of, of capacitor overload and farming subsidies up until 2332. We've got 12 years left. So we just re-upped these, that's right. All right, carrying on. Let's go ahead and unpause and let that go through. You're out of jobs. You're in e-consumer goods, which we're already really behind on. You know what? Let's get you a trade district. So you've got some more jobs on board as your population increases. So the Union of Iron and the Revelry have declared war. Now, what in the world? Who are you guys? Oh, Caravan Coalition. Okay, so you're your own play the slot machines? The goal is to have the symbols on the spinning reels line up, and said reels eventually stop spinning. Do you No, you don't have any control over the timing. Isn't that exciting? You have to have coins to do it. Which you have to purchase. Holy crap, they're expensive. It's a gambling house. I can sit here and gamble. Okay, interesting. Maybe we'll come back to that. So, the Revelry and the Union of Iron have gone... No, yeah, the Revelry and the Union of Iron. So, wow, really? They're already at war with, like, multiple other factions right now, aren't they? The Iron Ridge. Yeah, they're at war with the Iron Ridge. So, I guess that's a thing. And the Great Defenders have invaded and taken a ton of their territory. And then the Defenders have picked up 2 new sub-factions, the United Defenders Empire and Zimpek. I totally missed this. One of them actually likes us. Let's go ahead and unpause this. Action. Wow, you guys. They got a defense pack with the United Defenders Empire. So these two are kind of allied and just kind of broke off on their own. Well, good luck on your war. I don't think the Union of Iron is going to be here much longer. All right, so the battle is over. We have won it. Though they did manage to, and this is what surprises me the most. What is your population? The local population of rebels is actually declining right now. And they are growing. We need to get over there and see if we can put a stop to that shit. I'm not sure how this works, actually. If you start bombarding a planet with 2 races on it, one you want to save and one you want to kick out, I'm going to assume... Oh, Planetary Defense Force. Done. I'm going to assume you only bomb the ones that you don't want to kill. Ooh, what do we got? Dark matter. This exotic substance has many properties that seemingly defy several natural laws. Harvestable concentrations can be found near black holes and in certain nebulas. Yeah, let's go for it. That way we can start picking up some more of these rare resources. We're still missing rare crystals, and we do need to pick up a little bit more in the consumer goods area. We could do an upgrade, but it would eat some of our crystals. How are you doing? You've got available jobs too, and you got 14 open on housing, so you're fine. You just happen to have a slot open. You are overcrowded. You require more housing. It's easy enough to do, but what I'd like to do... Modes. All these upgrades require special resources. Damn. Which either I have to generate or... Alright, so you're -5 on housing right now? Civilian fabricators... and city districts. We've already got it queued. You... pick up your upgrade. That'll fix our unemployed pops. Let that happen. So that's our habitat. And we got a spot open, actually. The habitat actually has a spot open now. Trade districts, habitat control. Put something else here, maybe some more crystal productions. We can finally finish up all of our crystal problems. Synthetic plant. Give them a few more jobs. Yeah, go ahead and do it. That'll give them a few more jobs and keep that topped up. Everything else... I don't want to build any. I don't want to upgrade any of these. I'll eat our crystals. And right now we're sitting at... How are we doing on crystals? Rare crystals, -1. Yeah. We need to get more crystal mines. But I think there's only certain places that we can put those. Synthetic crystals here. You're sitting at a 50-50 on stability rating. Lots of housing. No unemployed. 9 jobs available. No real reason to upgrade you yet. So we'll just wait. We'll wait a little bit longer. See how the war continues out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go down. How's our ground or our main fleet doing? You've managed to capture 2 more sections. You're going for that last one. I'm just going to give you orders to swing down here.
Science Division.
Basically, you need to take everything purple. All of it's ours. Is that what I think it is? Nope. That's the collective self. +1 leadership. Minus on leadership upkeep. A Paradise Dome. With the latest advances in architecture, and architectural landscaping, and holographic technology, we shall build the homes of the future. It takes crystals for upkeep, though. What we need is, like, better crystal production. Let's see, Ministry of Production, output, artisan output. These are our general bonuses. Also produces Unity. Consumer goods, habitability. Not thrilled on any of these. 41 months, 25 months. 33 months. We'll take the Paradise down. All right. Back to the war effort. We've got... Oh, planetary force launching. We already figured that one out. We didn't lose anybody in the invasions, and we shouldn't. So you guys are bombarding, right? Sorta? Or do I need to fly over an army, a ground army over there? You should be in orbit. Or you weren't actually considered in orbit because I didn't click it just right. Gotcha. See, they have no armies currently controlling this.
Foreign powers are engaging in active hostilities.
So I'm not quite sure who's purging what. Modifier reduction is going up. Okay. You guys should be fine. Yeah, this is bizarre, because they don't have ground troops. They do have 2 Cthulhu Acolytes. Synapse drones. Synapse drone structures. Hopefully that's what we're bombing. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, it's not harming our opinion. They love us, so we're good there. War declaration. The Death Watch and the Union of Iron have declared war on each other. You don't say. How are you still a thing? I guess we just need time to go by and to wrap it up. They've got a few... They've actually taken a few sectors up north. Interesting. All right. We wanted to get rid of a starbase, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. So back in our territory, Bastion, you don't really need a starbase. But we've also picked up some new starbases in other sectors. Let's see. Port Babylon is absolutely necessary. It's a hold point against the Empire. Yeah, so is Iflor. This is a sector... This is a station that goes nowhere, other than pulling in a little bit of trade requirements. Oh, you're not a station upgrade. You're a planet that we've actually... Yeah. Eldrad is one of our hold points. We could get rid of that one. Maybe Cedar? Cedar's kind of unnecessary at this point. Yeah, I'm going to downgrade you. You're a bit unnecessary. Especially with how far our territory is going to be reaching now, and we have mostly allies in this area. Allies or non-threats. I don't count the Moncal Kingdoms as a real threat anymore, so... We'll go ahead and continue to send south. Let's see. The King's Lost Servant has declared Moncal Kingdoms their rival. Oh, balls. Oh, no. Oh, Moncal Kingdom. Yeah, screw those guys. Nobody cares about them. I thought you were talking about the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is our vassal, but you guys should still love us, right? Yeah, you're fine. Really, the only threat that I think we're going to have to deal with is the Death Watch. Maybe the Defenders, because I think it was getting a little... Yeah, it was getting a little questionable with our relationship, depending on what they want. And then the Empire kind of building up in their own territory back here. Building out of action. Show me. Oh, we're out of stockpiles. What do we run out of? No, we're doing fine. Let's have 33 in there. I can always build more if I need it. We've got less than a month left. So, looks like they've got a small force. Nothing that we can't handle. Which is exactly what we're doing. First Fleet, kicking the crap out of the Devours. Wonder if we're losing anybody right now. No, the Silverhawk took a ton of damage. Womble's Wrath, the Star of Corellia. Lots of damage, but did we lose anyone? Nope, didn't lose a single ship. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, get back to bombarding. As soon as we can get their numbers low enough, I have no problem doing a ground assault there. They brought in more transports. Where are these coming from? I own every other piece of territory. I don't have Peth. We need to run over there and grab that from them, right? Or is that Moncal? That's the Commonwealth, actually, so scratch that. This is just border gore like crazy right now. I'm working on it, slowly. I'm working on it, but it's gonna be a while. Like, I can't even incorporate you guys. We can integrate a subject into our empire. Oh, wait, what? We can just integrate you now? Oh, I thought there was like a huge time period. Integrating Moncal Commonwealth will cost a total of 74 influence at a rate of 5 influence per month, taking 14 months. Oh, yeah. Do it. The Senate comes together, they make a vote to bring the Moncal Commonwealth into the Republic, giving them a seat, a proper seat. We lost one of our scientists. Sad times. I'll pick up a new one. What do we got? Particle research. General research speed. Pfft, yeah, done. Look at the races that we have. It is such a huge mixed bag right now. Let's see, the research agreement between the Lost King Servitors and the Great Defenders has been broken. Are you guys about to lay into each other? You're kinda meh to each other, honestly. The drums of war. For the first time in recorded history, the warring factions of the Airvarians, these are the mercenaries, have united under a single Khan. This mysterious warlord, who, according to some accounts, is a powerful psychic, has emerged from their warrior caste and accomplished what most thought impossible. Through a combination of guile, charisma, and military genius, the newly crowned Great Khan has won the utter loyalty and devotion of all Avorian factions. Now that they are no longer busy killing each other, the Avarians are turning their attention elsewhere. Great fleets are amassing for war, crewed by eager warriors who are now steadfast comrades in arms, despite having been mortal enemies only months ago. A new threat is born. Oh shit, we got a Great Khan rising up. So we hired these guys to attempt to siege the system of Sanctuary, and they got utterly annihilated with the largest fleet that we could afford. It was like a 9,000 credit fleet. But now here we go. They're all united under one banner. It's kind of like the Klingons coming together under one, imperial rule and saying, hey, we're going to go kick the shit out of everybody nearby. I am Takruli, Great Khan of the Avarian Horde, and I am here to announce to the galaxy that a new age is upon us, the Dark Era, where the Avarian will ceaselessly butcher one another for scraps of resources or misguided sense of honor finally come to an end. I have solemnly promised my people a new beginning through the formation of a great empire that will forever enshrine the name of Avarian species in the annals of galactic history. To those who would stand in our way, know this: I will stop at nothing to realize the true destiny of my people. Strong words. Oh God, so they're located right there. That puts them at the back of the Defenders and the Kingdom Servitors. So if they're going to rain out from there, there are two directions that they could truly come from. They could come from the south for us, like thinking just about us for a moment. Looks like there's two directions they could really come from, and that would be through the regime, the Defender regime, or Lost Kingdoms territory. Splitting here. Or here. There's two routes. There's like three primary lanes that connect the galaxy. There's one here, there's one in the middle, and there's one down in the south. And they could use any of these, I think, to get through, really. If they push through the Defenders. Would you like to surrender and terminate conversation is the only thing that I have a choice to do. All right, let's focus on our own war effort right now. Let's get this done. So, if I highlight Cthulhu Devourer territory, all they have left, we need to clear this out. I've got Origin right here. I could recruit, hell, I've got control over Mon Calamari. I can recruit more ground troops straight from here. Armies, recruit. Mon Cal assault armies. Give me 5 more divisions, whatever we want to call these, because they never really tell you scale. So we're sending 10 legions their way. Well, 10 legions is like 8,000 troops or something like that. So we'll see what we got. We'll get them trained up, and then we'll do the proper invasions. We've got our clone army hanging out back here at 316, and you'd think they'd be relatively... I forgot you can actually assign leaders like to individual spots. That's so weird. You would think, though, they would have some serious experience behind them. With how many invasions these guys have done. I was just looking to see if there was any kind of benefit to having experience. How are we doing on the bombardment, though? Have we knocked their numbers down at all? No. Slowly. They're at 79. Devastation's at 29%. Yeah, I wish the ground bits were a bit more interesting. I really do. What in the hot mess are you guys doing with all of these tiny little fleets? Merge them all together. Merge them all together and come home. Get back here. The enemy has captured a sector. Oh, it's a pirate fleet. Oh, because their fleet, the Alliance fleets, had so much trouble, the pirates have managed to actually get a stronghold back there. We're gonna stay at Hoth, and we're gonna continue to bombard the... Oh, we haven't managed to get up there yet. Let's go help. Bombarding's taking too long. We'll go take Hoth back. God, you guys have taken a lot of damage. But we'll take Hoth back, and then maybe pick up these troops here. Maybe they'll help, you know? Because we need to knock them out. How are you doing? First fleet. Wrong fleet. Where the hell are these guys? No, that is the right fleet. We separated it. That's right. That's right. We separated our military fleet. So we've got the first Grand Fleet, which is way up in the north. Then we've got the Alliance Armada. Then we've got the third Armada, which is way up here, dealing with potential threats for our continued expansion of the Empire. Which we need to go ahead and start building mines here. You need to continue to do, yeah, keep scanning. What are you doing? Keep scanning these sectors so we can actually colonize them. Because we wanted to grab this world. It was a Gaia world, right in the middle, toward the core. Something we definitely need. All right, unpause. Let's let some time go by. Good grief, good grief. We're back under our starbase capacity, by the way. I might have to sit down and really give a focus to our trade network at some point. All right, you have that on lockdown, and that should put us in control of just about everything. We can bring that fleet back north. All right, first ground army is done at Mon Cala. Building out of action. Oh, I wonder if they're talking about the ones we're bombing right now. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Special resources. Can I afford to get more food? Not really.
Building out of action.
All right, pause for a second. We're running out of crystals. I'm gonna have to buy some more. They're so expensive. Give me another year's worth of crystals. Give me 2 years worth of crystals. Okay. At least until I can afford to get... How's your population? You've got available jobs. You've got 6 available jobs. You've got 7 available jobs. You're damn near full with 8 available jobs and 10 houses. Mon Cala is having a rough time of it. It's because we're knocking out the enemy population, and as we do that, we lose these spots. Yeah, go ahead and demolish these.
Building out of action.
Demolish it all.
Building out of action.
Just clear it out.
Building out of action.
Mon Cala's population's dropping like a rock. It's going to be at 0 soon. And I wonder what'll happen. I wonder if we'll lose Mon Cala as one of our planets, because we don't actually have anyone there. It's all Cthulhu Devourers and their hives that have dug into the planet's surface. All right, the world is ours. Good. Go for repairs. And you merge. You guys are fine. I came, I saved you. Let me check how you're doing. You're doing fine. You like us. Making sure that bombardment, even though it's like an enemy area. Welcome aboard. We're gonna get some repairs on the Federation fleet. You're fine. We've got more missions for you to take care of. Get over here and begin bombarding the enemy. Less worried about the pirates. Alliance can figure out their own pirate problems. Oh, man. Oh, it's the rare crystals that I really want to get going on production. We're just not there yet. A lot of upgrades I'd love to do. So let's minimize planets. So civilian ships. Have you finished everything you're doing over here? Is there anything worth scanning at the moment? No, not really. So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you come over to here. Pelokan. Eventually you'll make it. And I'm gonna have you assist with the research because we've got a starbase there. Because I'm wondering if I can put you into... All you science ships aren't doing anything. Can I have you assist? Yes, I can. Assist in research. Excellent. You're busy, you're busy. 2 construction ships, you're busy, you're busy. That station's going to be a research station eventually. We've getting our population back up, getting to the point where we can actually use it. You're already building your mines. You two construction ships. Give me just one of you, like Captain Clark here. I'm gonna send you out
Construction complete.
to lock this down. And for you, I know this is gonna use up a little extra unity, but at this point, I'm not super worried about it. Build a research station. Gotta keep that research up. What's going on in the north? That did not take long. Their fleets are moving. Oh man, their fleets are moving.
Science Division
what? The
reports
Defender
a new
regime is just
breakthrough.
disappearing back here. You guys don't even, like, you're just at war with everybody too. There's no diplomacy with them at all. Ooh, district housing +1 across the board? That is a lot of free housing. Citadels might not go amiss either if we watch this huge armada of warrior clans united coming down on us. Having this like bulwark might not be a bad idea. Building up some citadels in our northern entranceway. How long will that take? 64 months? I'd have to start it now if we were going to do it. Engineering is at 413 already. Do it. Do it. This is going to upset the balance so hard. Like, because the kings haven't really been to war too much. The Great Defenders have only been dealing with the Union of Iron, and they own that entire border there. They basically don't have a lot of entranceway with us. They haven't expanded much. Sanctuary kind of locks that down. So I've been kind of slowly, woo, that lag up. Subject integration is completed. Oh God, here goes my economy. It's going straight to crap. I just wanted to fix the border core. So we just got a huge piece of territory. We got the Mon-Cal Commonwealth under our banner. So they're all Galactic Republic now. You guys finally did it. All that fighting against the Devourers, and you finally joined us. What I really want to do with you is not manage you. You're too many planets. Did you already make a sector? You did make a sector. Fantastic. So let's go under planets and sectors. And the sector would be, tell me you've named it something that makes sense. What did you name that area? I have no idea. Iful's in it. So, because that would be their territory, right? So, sectors, planets and sectors. Yeah, Mon-Cal, you are running yourself. So let's make you a balanced focus. I'll give you a leader. If there was a Mon-Cal one, I would have done it. It's all human, interestingly enough. Or all citizens, as it was. Wow, really? Let's get a new governor installed there. Planets and sectors. Alderaan sector. So one of the things that you can do under here, under this cog, is you can open up sectors. So you can turn them off if you don't want to see them. But if you do want to see whatever, like where they're all at and how they've made them, because you can't, I don't think you can define these anymore. They took that feature out, which the new feature is a little weird. I think it's auto-generating the different sectors. So here's Mon-Cala. So this is the sector that they made for this, which isn't necessarily awful. I guess it's fine. Let's go to the Eldrad Corridor. You're already got a governor there for the planet, and then there's that sector. So we've got Old One, Nagru. These don't even show sector names anymore. I just noticed that. I wonder if I have that turned off or something. So, how do I... Oh, you poor bastards. Because the population keeps dropping. There it is. Oh, that's why it's so hard to find. There, it does show them. They're just hard to see. So that's a tiny little sector there. We don't own this yet, so it's not really a sector that we control. So this is the Old One sector. So where is Quesh? That's what it's actually called. It's actually called Quesh. We're going to make sure that you're operating on your own as well, since you're kind of a brand new sector. So, planets and sectors. Quesh sector. There you are. Let's get you a leader. Let's get you one with a long lifespan. It's an orc! It's one of the orcs from the Revelry. Nice. I didn't actually set you up to do your thing. Whoops. Planets and sectors. Quesh. Sector settings. I'm going to make you balanced for now. Almost want to make you a mining sector. We can actually see what they've got so far. 48 in the way of mineral resources. Yeah, focus on manufacturing. We're kind of rough on manufacturing. Not worried about that tiny little sector. I don't even know why that exists. It's like one little bit here. Like, what's on this planet, even, at the moment? Nothing. There's a population of nil. Though we do have, strangely enough, green tide members coming over. All right, let's go ahead and unpause. Get this war settled, and get this ground invasion through Moncal reinforcements. So how are you doing on those recruitments? You've got 4? Yeah, head on up. Let's see if that puts us high enough to make the invasion. Peace, officer. The Great Defender regime made a peace with the Union of Iron. So that's done and over with. Let's go ahead and turn sectors off of this, because it's going to make this a hot mess if we don't. You guys are still clearing out the last southern sectors as soon as you're done with this invasion. Good, good. They're almost completely done. We've allowed you to move through our territory freely for too long. Today we draw the line. Oh, are we at that point? You know, we already have this station set up here along their border. Hasn't been really an issue we've worried about. Let's invest. We have the freaking alloys. Let's invest in upgrading the Zoltan sector. We need a better name for this. But we'll let this upgrade. We'll even pick up defense grid. Just kind of dig in a little bit up north. Get ready for it. That's our northern route in, so they come through. They're coming through that place.
Construction complete.
If we can wrap all this crap up in the south, we can move most of our fleet to the north and prepare for this shenanigans. How much do they hate us? The Lost Kings are fine with us. Just the defenders that got problems. But not by much. I don't think they would bother going to war with us. We have a hostile fleet present. Oh, shit. How did you... Wait, what? Where are you? Oh, I miscalculated hard. I miscalculated real hard. Where did they come from? The wormhole. The wormhole that we never secured or figured out where it went. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. And the only defense sector... Oh, we've got a 4. You gotta get an upgrade, my friend. You're going Star Fortress. You're going Star Fortress and Bulwark stations. Oh, crap, baskets. How many jumps? It just says they're moving. Well, Moncal Kingdoms are screwed because they're just starting through this wormhole. Oh, crap. All right. Enemy, how big is the enemy fleet? 17,000? It would take everything... Where... Everything's gone horribly wrong. It's time to design our first battleships. We got to start pushing these off the line. Venators. It's Venator time. Okay, clear the design, autocomplete. Let's see what you give me. Shields and armor look okay. We need to get some intel on them. We do have them in sensor range, so we can see exactly what they're weak against. That's probably something we should do first before I do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Show me. I need to make an alliance version too, so they start building these. That long-range sensors. Wow, okay, you've got some firepower on you, don't you? You're one of the big ones. 384 damage. Holy crap. It's got flak batteries. Are they all have flak batteries? Autocannon rippers. Actually, no. The only one that has any kind of flat capability is their main ship, though it does have 3 of them. Also has missiles. So 50 damage armor, shields and armor, so that's fairly balanced. The rest of the fleet, though, honestly, they've got a good mix. They've got a pretty good mix. Let's actually see this fleet. Oh crap! 17,000. All right, let's go back to ship design. What other cores do we have? We could do a hangar bay. They do seem to have a bit of a weakness when it comes to fighters. So we get the Venator class battleship. Let's get rid of the auto design because it's terrible. Let's do a new design, battleship. We'll do a battleship carrier. We'll go large cannons and another hangar bay. That's a shit ton of point defense, actually. That might be a big waste if it's gonna force me to have point defense. Tabana gas, start burning through that Tabana gas. I haven't picked up any fighter research. What's your average damage? 22. What's a medium cannon's average? 7.14. All right. Liberation class battleship is a thing that exists now. We need to actually give it the artillery computer line. Stay in the back. The ship will stay at long range 80. Good. Because the weapon range is tracking at 80, and then you guys can launch from forever out and start engaging right away. Awesome. Let's give you medium turbo lasers across the board. Good. What's your firing range? 40? Somebody will get in range. Have you sit back and launch your fighters. Woo! Okay. What about our other battleship, the Venator class? What did we actually give it? We might want to switch out. Artillery, artillery, artillery. Have you sit at long range? Could put a brawler in too. Go for a brawler battleship. Might not be a bad idea. We'll start with these two because that's going to be a lot of production. Oh man, we're in like mad rush to start building a fleet that can do something about this. I don't even think like Ord Babylon. You can build shipyards. You can build battleships, can't you? Yes, you can. Federation class battleship. Didn't realize we had one of these. All right, so give me 2 Venators and 2 Liberations producing from you. That's gonna take a long time. Let's just order up 1 and 1 from here. Pash. I think I put a shipyard on you just for repair capability. No, I did not. No, I did not. And the only other one is like way in the south. You know what? Worth it. Give me 2 more battleships. We'll have you join a fleet. Now, how many of these big-ass fleets do they have? They've got an 8K, a 17, and a 4. We need to push them back to the Wormhole as soon as possible. We probably need to expand our production capability as well. Like, Pash, you're not really... Starbase. I need to get you a freaking shipyard. Checking my... Yeah, see, we gotta do some work on the trade routes, too. Though we haven't really focused on that. That was more what we were gonna do in the last campaign. Republic Corps can start building, too. We want a Pash to have a shipyard? It is pretty close to the front line comparatively. That's still a really long way out, though. If that's a route we want to go. Yeah, do it. Go ahead and do it. Replace it with a shipyard. Get you production. Production going on. Get the battleships coming off the line.
Station reports enemy contact.
Our largest fleets aren't even close to that. Man, our nearest fleet is right here. I wonder if we can... That route would take years to make. Did not expect at all.
Research station lost to enemy action.
I'm gonna dismantle this. Downgrade, yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it, we're pushing back. We're kind of falling back. Sorta slightly. All right, ground troops. You got another 100 approaching, and your bombardment should have gone pretty well. Let's get this war over. Begin the invasion. As soon as you guys connect, land your armies. They're at 316. We're dropping in with about 400. Ground troops are on the way.
Elements are dropping on target.
Yeah, we got it. Should be able to hold out on that. We should get a serious bonus to having a fleet in orbit, because we could give air support, orbital bombardments. You'd think, you know, resupplies. Check our enemy. The true enemy. How strong are you, space station? You freak, you're not even close. Oh, you're not even close. You're not ready. You're not ready. Fort Babylon, because you're the actual entrance to our territory. Let me double check that. Make sure it's still true. Yeah, so these are all like delayed, depends on which direction they decide to go. This was all empty territory anyways. Fort Babylon was always our wall level. They gotta come through that. I think it's time. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Oh God, redesign the defense station. How are you guys doing? Actually, we've already done the redesign. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Still got your proton torpedoes, still got your shield generators. Can I upgrade you as a whole star base? Yeah, upgraded Star Fortress. Let's get you up to at least like a 4 or 5K. Cool. Ground invasion's happening.
Actual reports all ground objectives secure.
Done. Planet is ours. Thank goodness. So there goes one more like purple bullshit area conquered and under our control. Awesome. That leaves us with this invasion, sort of. I was kind of hoping you guys would deal with this yourselves. Can we come up through the north, take these 2 Devourer territories, and then head out? I can't imagine they've got a lot left. I guess the most important thing that we can do is move our ground troops to take their last planet. That would annihilate them as a faction. Yeah, that should be the most important thing. Let's do that. So, ground forces. How many of you were left? How many died in that invasion? You're not actually bad. You're not bad. Get combined, and as soon as that's done, head over to Tem.
Ships refitted.
Get rolling. You are taking their last bit of territory, and then we're gonna... Oh, that's gonna be scary. We're gonna swing you up to here. Oh,
Ships
man.
refitted.
Maybe they'll go back through the gate. You know, maybe they'll go back through the wormhole and give us a little bit of a break, because it looks like they've fallen back. Like maybe the defenders are causing them trouble. We should probably do this. Opinion mode, click them. Where do they own territory? Only in the north. I wonder where the wormhole is they're using. Oh, man. Right there. That's the wormhole they're using. I love that we can still see them. We still have sensors on them, even way out there. All right. This gives us a breather. We know that they're coming. Upgrades, upgrades, upgrades. Like, stations are coming online. The war machine is starting to ramp up. Let's go through the planets real quick. I know we've got some stuff that we need to do. We've got overcrowding. We need housing on this world. 55 because we've got the extra, you know. It's gonna use gas. How are we doing on gas? Plus 10 right now on gas. It's because of the overcrowding, yeah. What do we want to give you? Rare crystals are almost good to go. I'm giving you a rare crystal mine. If we can get enough rare crystals coming in, we'll be looking pretty good. Checking all my worlds here, see if there's anything else that I can upgrade or change. You guys are 50-50 right now for approval rating. That's kind of sucks. And then Quesh. Unemployed populations, huh? Moncala's population still growing. Still recovering, I should say. Now that we've knocked out all of the Cthulhu Devourers and they're gone. There's a lot of worlds here that just need time to recover after the invasion. But they're all growing, so that's good. Unpause. Our
Ships
food
refitted.
and our consumer goods are real low. What I want to do is I want to just upgrade. I want to upgrade those consumer goods production areas, but they all take crystals, meaning we need crystal farms. Get them operational. All right, Station of Nord Babylon, you're getting a lot of work done, right? You're at 2.5, good. Starbase upgrade will be looking good, and then I'll set you up with some more defensive structures, some more bulwark stations. I'll even put you down for 2 more.
Construction complete.
2 more for construction. We're going to try to hold there. I'm trying to get all the ships that we've got in the area roaming down there. You're still building a starbase there for our claiming. Did you fix your overpopulation problem? I didn't, actually. All right. Oh, wait, you got jobs available, but you don't have any housing. That's your problem.
Construction complete. Building out of action.
The crystal plants, though, are so nice. I'll think about what I want to do there. It's only 1 point. Hostile fleet present, so they've come back. Where are they at? Whoa! You've come through and you've dived to the south. So they're actually taking our territory now. You fools.
Observation post lost to enemy action.
All right, they've been knocked out. Time to beeline it. And I hope you can make it. Yeah, you're going a roundabout route, but that's fine. It'll take you 1,328 days to return to base, to turn back home, to defend. We managed to take this territory here. This is the first Grand Fleet. Your battleships are being built. I need to get them assigned to you. We're going to have you RTB back to base as well as soon as I can. Oh, man, super panic mode right now. Let's get you guys, I guess, roaming home, really. I mean, I wanted to clear out these last 2 sectors, but I don't think they even have a planet here, do they? I mean, they technically own this Dyson sphere, and I kind of want to own that myself for future research possibilities. This does give me the opportunity to capture a Dyson sphere. How long would it take for you to get there? I have a fleet closer than that. Yeah, I have a fleet closer than that. You guys, your 3K fleet, get going. First fleet under McKnight, who's over 100 years old. You're to report back to Ord Babylon immediately. It'll take you 1,000 days to get there. Hopefully the enemy will be delayed and distracted by all the systems that they could claim in the south. No, I don't think they're claiming anything. I think they're just running around and smacking stuff in the face. All right, I think we're okay here. Go that way. All these, like, individual frigates spread around everywhere trying to join up with the main fleet, main Federation fleet. Okay, so far so good. We've even almost, for the first time ever, have enough crystals being produced to maintain the Empire. Because that's a thing. That's the thing we've been fighting with this entire time. Okay. Or Babylon doesn't have a planet there, does it? No, it doesn't. I was thinking we could do a defense fleet here and invest heavily into it, but
Science Division report success.
doesn't seem to be a thing. Paradise domes have been researched. Excellent. Let's pick up. Let's go for the research. God, 17K fleet. That's bigger than everything that we've got size-wise. Even our shipyards. You guys haven't produced one yet, have you? First battleships are coming off the line. We can build 2 at a time at Babylon Station. I actually didn't notice I had 2 shipyards built on here.
Construction complete.
I should give you more shipyards. Like when the upgrade goes through for the Star Fortress, maybe go for another shipyard. That's still a thing you can do, so you can just produce a ton of ships and make it like our quat drive yards kind of deal. Now that you've built, give me 2 more. Give me 2 more. We're gonna push our fleet capacity all the way. We're gonna go all the way, as well as our Federation fleet. Let me do something here. Federation fleet designer. Here's what I want. Stop making these. Like, just stop it. How can I get you to stop making these? Oh God, you haven't redesigned these? Oh man, I guess I'm supposed to do that. That's fine. This is fine. I'm glad that you have this on the list. I guess I can't actually delete these. Can't remove last design. So they have to have a class per one. Gotcha. I don't mind this. I like that for some reason you have the Vengeance class weapon system. Are those really better? Average damage is 2.8 versus an average damage of 2.8 versus 2.84. Shield damage versus... Okay. We could put a medium ion cannon and blow through shields pretty quickly. Tempting as that is. Actually, it's tempting enough for me to remove these stupid things. Put some ion cannons on that sucker. There you go. Build this. Build a bunch of these. Please. Do we have the 2 battleships? We've got 2 battleships. All right, here we go. Our very first, coming out of the dry dock, Venator warships. Finally, we picked up some battleships. We've been waiting forever. It's good timing too, because good God, we're about to die. We're gonna go ahead and give these guys names, and I think that's where we're gonna wrap up today's episode. At the beginning of potentially the end. I think we're gonna be able to hold though. So, this is going to be called the very first battleship off the line. Lucas Frost is the captain. The Wyvern. Good name. Like it. The Wyvern, congratulations on your promotion. And we've got CT. Has been waiting a while to get these. 9995. We're gonna have a few more of these about to come off. The Ebon Hawk. Our 2 first battleships. This right here is a 1.7k fleet all by its lonesome. That's crazy. So we should be able to catch up, I think, to a 17k fleet pretty quickly, especially with the resources that we've gotten, that we've collected over the years. All right, everybody, let me know in the comments below. Here's the little tactical, like, we'll glance north real fast. Here's their home territory. They've beelined it to the Wormhole. And that put them, oh, man, into this kind of dead zone right in the middle of the Moncal Kingdoms. So the Moncal Kingdoms are screwed. They're out. But this is what we're up against. 8.6, 17. Let me know what your tactical advice is. I'll zoom out a minute so you guys can get a good look at the map. Heading north into the core world of the Republic, they're going to have to go through Ord Babylon, which I think is our most defendable point. There's no other route through? Yeah, there's no other route through that doesn't lead through Sanctuary. And Sanctuary, as they're well aware, we threw them into it. They might actually, with 17k fleet, be able to do some damage to this. I still don't think they'd be able to break through it. And even if they try, they take so much damage, so. Yeah, I think Ord Babylon's gonna be our wall station again. That system, the key system of the campaign. All right, everybody, I'll see you in the next one.